started about 10 years ago, you know. A friend of mine, about 10 years ago, a Rasta friend like myself, he said, Rohan, I need you to take a look at this property. So I said, sure, you know, why not? So I go to the property. It's about 50 acres, about 55 acres at a time. I go to the property, he shows me the beautiful river. So I says, you know, how do you refuse this? How do I say no? Not knowing what's on the land, you know. I said, how do I say no to this beautiful river? My brother, I said, how do I say no? I said, this is a gift. I'll take it, you know. So we take it, we discuss a little bit of numbers and stuff. So I go in the community, so I start to ask the farmers. In the community, I say, so what's on the property? And they say, well, Mr. Marley, you have coffee. I said, coffee? I said, coffee like oil coffee? He said, yes, Blue Mountain coffee. I said, all right, lovely. I said, you know anything about coffee? He said, yes, Mr. Marley, we've been farming coffee all our lives, and this is what we do. I said, well, I don't know nothing about coffee. This was 10 years ago. I said, I don't know nothing about coffee, but if I'm going to get into the coffee business or into just the coffee world, you can't use any chemicals on the land. So then they say, well, Mr. Marley, that won't work. It can't work. Your yield is going to be shady. I said, well, listen, if you use any chemicals, I'm cutting every tree down. And you want a job, I can't do anything for you. They said, all right, Mr. Marley, we're going to go your way. So it took me about 7 years to really understand the principle of organic, what it takes to really develop the plant from seedling all the way up, and teaching also the community about using no pesticide, no herbicide, getting them involved in a sustainable way of life, you know. So I started to do a little research on my own, learn about what it is to be sustainable, what is organic. I started to buy some organic things to substitute for the sprays and so on and so forth. So then I met this gentleman 7 years later. Yeah. And he said, Rohan, you know, I would love to help you do what you're doing. Why don't we do something with your clothing company? I said, well, I can't really do nothing with my clothing company because that's a really family business. But I have coffee. He says, coffee? I said, yeah, why not? Yeah. He says, well, where is it? I want to see it. Let's go. So we take a trip to the farm. He says, wow, this is beautiful, bro. I know, I got an idea. We flew back to America, and we decided that we're going to come up with a package. So we decided we would come up with some packaging, and I took the lion from, if you check my father's CDs and stuff, you'll see the lion. So I took the lion to kind of represent courage and bravery and really represent the family, you know. And of course, I use my family name because it's my name. Why not? You know? Yeah. So I said to my sister, I said, Stella, you know, I'm gonna do Marley Coffee, and but I'm gonna put my picture on the bag. I won't put my dad's picture. I'll put, you know, it'll be my baby. And then once it grows and you see that it's, you know, respectful to our family principles, then the family can join on board. It didn't take long. It took us about 3 months to get everyone on board. But once the package came, they really, really loved it. We went through the certification, getting the USD Organics. We got the Canadian Organic. We got our own certification, ITAL. That means just everything natural and vital, you know? And we have what else we have? We have Kicks for Cause. And, you know, going through the phases, going through the designs and stuff, we came up with a couple of names. So right here we have five different coffees. We have Lively Up, which is our espresso blend. And if you know my father's music, he has a song called Lively Up Yourself. So we chose Lively Up as our espresso blend, sorry. So that's Lively Up. We have something that we figured to give you. We give you early in the morning, your wake up coffee, which is Mystic Morning, you know. And if you know Natural Mystic and Mystic Morning, we put two songs together to come up with Mystic Morning, you know, which is our morning cup of coffee. Then we go from there now, and we go into this one, which is, everyone know what a Buffalo Soldier is, right? Dreadlock Rasta, Buffalo Soldier, fighting for America, you know his story. But a Buffalo Soldier is a man now who defends the rights of the people, who
fought because of his choice. You know, he's a warrior. He fought for his love, his passion, you know. And we decided to consider our strongest blend the buffalo soul.
So in my journey, when we decided to get into the coffee business and coffee in general, I wanted to learn more about coffee and what coffee is, you know. So I went to Ethiopia and spent about 6-7 months researching the origin of coffee, wanting to know more about coffee, where coffee began, the creation of coffee, and we came up with this one. And it's the yoga shaft, it's our single origin, and we call it One Love, being that it's Ethiopia, the birthplace of Rastafari. It's so in tune with Ethiopia, it means so much to us. We figured that One Love is a suitable name for this one. It's our single origin. Then, since everybody don't like to be so perky, some people like to relax a little. We created this one. This is our decaf, Swiss water decaf, which is made from a song back in the 60s when a little bit of violence was happening in the community. And my father created a song called Simmer Down. So we chose Simmer Down to represent our decaf. Kind of simmer you down, you know. Not everyone has to be so perky. And that's kind of a quick synopsis, a quick ideology about Marley coffee. So if you have any questions you want to ask me, feel free. Well, Kings for Cause is a foundation we created for Marley coffee where our goal is to kind of redevelop the youth in Jamaica because they're so talented in as athletes and, you know, as well as education. We want to create like a soccer academy with Kings for Cause and bring the kids off the street and house them in our academy and teach them the fundamentals of football the proper way, the nutrition, and give them a proper education, the way I see it, not the way the government might see it, but the way I think is the right way. And that's what Kings for Cause will be, you know, a foundation for the youths.
So you're doing office, so
Sorry, excuse me. This is my partner, Shane Winton. We've been fighting this battle for the past since we met, 2004. So we've been going through the bickering at each other. But, you know, we're brothers, so you don't always see, you know, well, I see eye to eye with my brothers. Sometimes this brother.
Next on the Canadian, I'm a Canadian.
So this is Shane Winton, my partner. Shane.
Yeah, so basically Kings for Cause is all our merchandise that we sell at marleycoffee.com, our coffees. We donate partial proceeds we sell from every single product that we have. And we'll be launching the new bobmarley.com on within 12 days. The new site, we're supposed to do Bob Marley's birthday. It comes up on the 6th of February, but it's moved up a little bit. So we've created a whole sort of philanthropic angle to our business, so we want to make sure that we're giving back.
Yeah.
And something that this family just created was OneLove.org.
Yeah, well, let's go a little bit about the farm a little bit more. The farm was really this thing started in a way, you know, this whole coffee thing was really another way, another vehicle for me to kind of help my people, you know, the farmers, you know, because they're selling the cherry to the coffee board and then they package it, they do their thing. I mean, we still hand them out. We pick a cherry, we sell it, we pay for the milk. But no. We want to empower our farmers, you know, double their wages, which we're doing, and we're going to do more. Because the more the company grow, we want the farmers to grow, the community. So when you step into Chep store where the farm is, you must see the change. You must see that development that what we have established has brought. You know, you must see that. It's not just talk. You have to see for yourself. We have to be transparent. If we're not transparent, then we're no good. You know what I mean? If you can't go to the roots, then you don't need to taste it. You know? So it's best to know the thing from the beginning, the creation, which is this is I creation. You know what I mean? This is somewhere I put my heart into it, and we want to do it the right way. I don't follow business as business should be followed. I create my own way, and you know what I mean? And as I see it fit, I want to do things pure. I don't care what the next one do. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it my way, and it's gonna be the right way. You know? So if you have any questions for me,